her potential through sports. Nike champions women and also girls through the lens of sports, and they believe in the power of sport to move and to also inspire the world to move forward and to break down barriers and also to bring people together and to inspire action. Nike is committed to continuing this legacy by giving girls the opportunity to realize her full potential on the field and also, more importantly, I think, in life also. The first Take the Podium panel discussion, we're pleased to be able to invite our guest speakers. Let's give them a big round of applause. First of all, let's welcome Miss Hilary Choi, marathon runner and also ex-co-founder of Liga. And then we have Angela Dong, VP GM of Nike Greater China. Back onto the stage, thank you so much. And Haiyan Wu, Haiyan, woman, the football athlete, captain of China national football team for Women World Cup in 2019, and also Stephanie Au, athlete, also a 3-time Olympian and 13 Hong Kong record holder. And then we also have Vanessa Garcia Brito back onto the stage, VP of Nike Global Communications for Community Purpose and Partnership. Wow, welcome, welcome. Girl power here. Yes, so happy to have invited our guest speakers all here. And the first question will be to all of you, and that is, how do you interpret multiplying her potential through sports? Yeah. Angela?
Okay, I can get it started. I think, you know, we truly believe like sports is the area you can have a multiply of your potential. Open up a possibility to unlimited possibility. So we do think we encourage women, especially women in sports, to seek diversity and go seek all activities and just be brave. We have one of our most famous tagline, just do it,
yes.
Right? Be bold enough to try new things and different things, and you never know what you can get out of it. I think my personal best interpretation or multiplier is sports open up the possibility. Yes. And so long as we keep on trying, you never know what other good things going to happen.
We really push our limits. I mean, when I'm in my gym wear, well, I feel like another person. Yes.
I feel like a superhero.
Yes. Yes, can you share your thoughts with us? Yeah.
Sure. So I shared that girls are falling out of sports at half the time as boys. Right? So when we think about that, we're thinking about how do we break any barriers to sports for her. And so it's from products like the Pro Hijab or plus size that makes sure that, you know, that sport is more inclusive. We're also thinking about programming for girls. We need to help them fall in love with sports earlier in life because then they're likely to take that with them into their adult life. And that means really listening to her, hearing what it is they want, what are the spaces that they need to be in, and providing them female coaches that we know makes a real difference for keeping them in sports.
I agree to what you just told us in the opening speech, but only one point, that girls are half less active than boys. I don't think so. I think we're really active and becoming more and more active too.
I know, but
yeah.
it's a sad fact though. It doesn't have to be that way, and we're changing that.
Of course.
But right now, yeah. So we need everybody's help. Everybody has to get out there. If you have a girl in your life, help her play.
Yeah. So for Hilary and also Stephanie and Haiyan, what do you have to share about sports can really multiply girls' potential?
I think through doing any kind of sports, maybe we could really find your many unlimited possibilities or strength through you're doing, like I'm running or hitting the gym. Yeah.
It's like today if I can run 1K and then tomorrow I can run more and more, right? You push the limit.
Yeah, you can push your limit until you can complete the full marathon.
Yes.
Or 50K like Vanessa.
Wow.
Hilary has promised to run with me though.
Oh yeah.
One day.
One day.
Unlimited possibilities.
Role models, yeah, right there. And Stephanie?
So being an athlete myself, sports for me was really easy, and it was simple and easy, straightforward, where you just have to just have to perform at the beginning, and then it's like an ongoing positive road to go, and it's like after I became an athlete and I get more and people get to know me a little more, I can use the name as an athlete to like help the community and also to do good deeds using the name of being an athlete in Hong Kong. So that's how I multiply in sport.
Yes, you're like truly inspirational to many young girls. Yeah,
Try.
yeah, you are, you are. And 那吴海燕呢？你觉得透过运动怎么样可以把我们的女性的那种潜力可以提升呢？
因为作为球员，像我是一位运动员嘛，然后其实最简单的就是能够感受到快乐。因为你在很纯粹的就是做运动的时候，你能够感受到你出完汗之后，哇，你的身体是放松的，然后你能够很享受就是你出完汗之后这种感觉。然后像作为足球运动员，就是大家是一个团队，你可以感受到大家在一起，每天就是很开心，享受这种氛围，然后会有那种无限的潜能，因为每个人都有不同的意见，然后你就会慢慢的觉得，哇，大家在一起的力量真的很强大，尤其是女性，我们女孩子好像更优秀一些。
Yeah, I truly agree. And that Haiyan just said that it's really straightforward how sports can help multiply women's potential is just to enjoy and have fun and to play and just to live at the moment while you're doing sports. And that kind of energy really can inspire people and really can help making the community also moving with sports. Yeah, okay. So next question is to Angela. And we now see more and more young female doing sports, and also they pay more attention to their body and also their lifestyle. So what kind of role is Nike doing in this part and as to pushing this trend?
I think Nike Woman has been a constant voice in promoting sports to young ladies and girls. I would describe sports. One is it's a key element to grow yourself, to be a better you. Because through sports you learn, be confident, be courageous, and you have strengths and you gain the flexibility. So that's how we grow up, right? And that's not just applied to sports, applied to your life. I think a broader impact of sports is the capability of grow your connection. Like what we have today, it's a connection across sports. It's across culture, design, art. There are many things together for similar minds or like people like the same things come together. Sports is another key factors of bonding community together. And once we develop a robust communities, I think the benefit is to a broader society as well. So I would think sports is ultimate key element to us to build individual, to community, and eventually to society.
And you yourself is an incredible woman and also very inspiring, also a role model to many young females. So can you share with us one of your most remarkable or unforgettable achievements in both your career and also your personal life?
Great question. I was thinking about how to go through that. I think if I have to share something, I would say like the way I process and the purpose and the tasks. I think in career, in life, there's something never change. That is your purpose. What do you do? I think speaking from Nike perspective, our purpose is to sports, to bring the power and joy of sports to every individuals in the world. So I think that purpose is the North Star, is the guiding principle in terms of what we do. In terms of major event, I still remember the days we have what we call Jordan Wings program. That's a community program. While Michael Jordan landed to China, and it sponsored, I think we sponsored 300 kids into their high school education. I still remember very vividly. It was a stage like this, and 6 representatives from the students was on stage, and Michael Jordan would give them each a pat on the shoulder, says you're a good kid, and that was for those kids. Many of them first time to Shanghai, first time take an airplane, even first time to take a train. So I still remember after the whole event, multiple hours later, I went back to the room. There was still this one kid standing there, crying and he said he called me a good kid. I'm gonna be a good kid for the rest of my life. So that's the impact from a leader, from sports, from inspirations. I know will shape that kid's life. I think that purpose is so fulfilling to what we do. We also have things that, of course, there are some things never change, but there are things you always need to change in terms of how you deliver up to your vision and how you achieve your vision, right? The strategy has to be evolving according to the time, to the consumer, to the marketplace. And I think I had the luck to be with Nike in Greater China for over 13 years. From the very first beginning, what we do is to import product, import ideas, and import campaigns from our headquarters, right? And that's how we got started. And gradually we learned to use our consumer insights, to use the design mind from our marketplace to inform product creations and strategies globally. So now it's more a mutual, like a two-way communication. And nowadays we are taking the role of leading and disruptive technologies and the development and transformations in our marketplace. And just for the record, a little advertisement here. Our very first global flagship stores, the new concept of housing innovation, the very first one is open in Shanghai. So the grand opening is tomorrow. Wow. So I would love to invite you to our new house of innovations, and do drop us a note. I will be more than happy to host you guys. So that's the two cents from my side.
Wow. Okay. And yeah, I totally agree. That sports really can change lives and to make our lives better. And Angela, can you also give us some tips to our young girls here on how to achieve your goals? Once you have a goal, once you know what you're gonna do and what you want to do, how do you pursue it?
Yeah, I think I had the honor actually to spend some time with Eliud Kipchoge last couple of days. And he is the world record, the latest world record holders of a marathon, right? And so the thing we'll talk a lot about how to achieve your target. And I think we share a little bit common belief. One is you need to have the self-belief. From before, like a marathon runner, before you run, if you believe you can hit 2:30, you will eventually. So the self-belief is the starting point of a target setting for our life. But the second thing is self-discipline. There is no easy path to be successful. If I'm a runner, I'm gonna get up 5 a.m. every morning to run. And he runs like more than 20K every day, 7 days a week, more than 200Ks in 10 days. So that's how he trained himself. That's self-discipline. And so that's a key element in terms of the how. And lastly, I think it's a little bit to have fun and choose something you like. There are so many different things we can achieve in my life. You better choose something you like. Otherwise, it's going to be pretty hard and pretty boring if I'm doing things that I don't like. So if we have a clear purpose, have a self-discipline to practice every day, and enjoy the process, I do think no matter what your choice, you're going to be a successful and happy life.
Yeah, self-discipline, I think our athletes here, Stephanie and Haiyan, must have a lot to share. I would like to ask both of you, can you share with us the moment that you've decided to become a professional athlete? 可以跟我们分享一下你在哪一刻要决定要成为一个专业的运动员的？
其实最初的时候就是对足球是完全不了解的，然后慢慢的呢，就是体会到就是因为你刚刚开始进入到国家队的时候，我好像可以为国家做一点事情，然后可以在更大的舞台上展现自己，然后这个时候你就会很享受这个过程，然后也享受它给你带来很多快乐，所以你就会想到原来你可以去做一个职业运动员，你可以让很多人能够就是因为你喜欢这项运动之后，让大家都能看到，就是可以在这方面，就是你也可以完成不一样的东西，你也可以开阔自己，然后选择一样你擅长的东西，然后发挥到极致，这样子。
It's the moment when she really enjoys the happiness that the sports give you, and also be able to share the happiness and the joy from doing sports. And is that when you have decided to become a professional athlete? And how about you, Stephanie?
I think for a lot of the Hong Kong athletes, they are student athletes. They have to keep studying and also play their own sport until college. And not until after college I graduate, and then I have to decide whether I should move along with all my fellow schoolmates that should join the society and do go to jobs. But instead, I decided to become a full-time athlete. So that's it was a huge decision for me because I never thought that I could be an athlete. I would not tell my mom that I wanted to be an athlete when I was young either. But I've been very serious in my swimming and training, and I believe in myself. That's from what Angel said is very true, is that I believe in myself that I have the ability to move that one step forward. It's that little step forward that keeps me going until now. That's it.
Mm-hmm. And how has sports changed your life then?
I would say if there's no swimming, if there's no sport in my life, I'm not Stephanie out at all. Because I see myself as a very lazy person at the beginning. Yeah, it's really weird that I say that, but it's actually true. But I learned self-discipline. I learned how to believe in myself. I learned how to become a better person through sport. Swimming gave me everything that I have right now. It gives me the confidence. It gives me the confidence to walk out and to sit right in front of you all to share my experience. It's changed my life. I'm so grateful that I can be here.
Mm-hmm. It is everything to you. I can feel that. Yeah. And 那海燕呢？你觉得运动怎么改变了你？
就像刚刚那个 Steven 说的，就是很自信吧，就是能够让我越来越自信。因为最初的时候是一个很瘦小的女孩子，然后跟大家在一起的时候会觉得很害羞、很含蓄。但是慢慢的，你就会觉得，你在运动这方面就是得到一点成效的时候，你就会越来越自信，站得越来越直，说话的时候越来越大声，笑得越来越大声。然后也是希望就是能够通过这种方式传染给大家，因为团队当中你需要很多的正能量，你这个团队才会越来越好，所以就慢慢的变得更加的自信。我觉得这个是我感触最深的。
海燕说sports gave her self-confidence and that she can truly believe in herself and that she can now stand straighter and also laugh louder and stuff. And also it's a great feeling that she can pass on positive energies. Yeah, that's amazing. Yeah. And now to Vanessa. Thank you so much for the enlightened speech that you delivered to us earlier. And it helps us understand how important is sustainability to provide us a better environment for athletes and also for sports in the future. But on the other hand, do you think that people by doing sports can help them accelerate the consciousness of sustainability?
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we really, really do believe that sport has the power to move the world forward. That's what it's all about. And, you know, I'm a runner. And as a runner, when I go out, I'm thinking about two things. The first thing I'm thinking about is, what a great run I'm about to have. I'm really excited to get out there. But the very, very next thing I have to think about is, can I go out there at all? Is the air quality good today? Is it safe to go out there and run? A number of years ago, I didn't even have to think about that, but that's a very real consideration every single day. And so if we don't have fresh air, we don't have clean water, we don't have a place, then there is no sport. There's no better way to get really close and have an appreciation for everything in the environment than to actually be out there enjoying it. And so yeah, we really do believe that, because we cannot imagine a world where people aren't dancing and laughing and running and skipping and really just enjoying being active.
Yeah, I always remind myself that we don't have a planet B. We only have this planet, right? If we can't run here, where else?
And even if there's a planet B, you know, we still need to care about planet A.
Oh yes, of course. That's our Mother Earth. Yeah, that's where we're born in. And can you also please share with us what Nike has been doing lately to inspire and also empower our Gen Z girls to participate in more sports?
Yeah, so For us, everything begins with her. Right? We're always listening to what it is that she wants in her life, what are the products that she wants, how is she incorporating sport into her day-to-day life. So that comes to products, so things like the Pro Hijab and the Phenom Flyknit bra, things that are making it easier for her to be active, and not just easier, but actually for her to enjoy it and love and not even have to think about it. And we also have some longer-term partnerships. So the work that we do in community around getting girls active, whether it's the work that we did for the Rio Games in Brazil, which really focused around giving girls new activities that they loved and expanding the definition of sport into things like dance that we heard they really wanted to have a part of. Those types of partnerships are not just getting them active today, they're creating a legacy and really long-term change.
I see. Okay, so now to Hillary. Yeah, I think we've all seen your posts, posts on your social medias on how much you run and also what you wear to running. And can you tell us when and why did you started running?
I think I'm a very active person. And also when I was a kid, I like running around in school, and that's how my school PE teachers, they chose me to run for the school, to join the school team, the athletic team, and run in my primary school and secondary school. And I jump hurdles, and I did long jumps, and I play many track and field events when I was a student. So that's how I started running when I was at a young age. But now when I grow up, of course, you can't really do sprinting on the tracks, like 100 meters or 200 meters. You need to run longer distance, and that's how I start running marathon.
Do you remember how many marathons have you completed? Do you still have the counts? I know that you run
4 or
around
5
the world.
full marathons, but maybe many half marathons and many 10Ks.
Yeah. 你跑到這世界邊端㗎嘛？Yeah. And how has sports inspired you?
I think it becomes a major part of my life. You know, it's a necessary. Like I can't live without running or without doing sports, and it makes me have more confidence even when I'm working.
So how many times do you run in a week? Do you run every day or how many times?
Not really. I think I run maybe 2 or 3 times a week. It depends if I have a race coming up and I need to train, then maybe I run 10 days in a row. But now maybe 2 or 3 times, and lately I pick up wake surfing.
Oh wow, that's another
not just running. So I do wake surfing too. Yeah, recently.
And you look so stylish every time you run. Can you share with us some of your fashion tips?
I really look stylish when I run, but I always post my running outfit with only bra top and shorts and a pair of shorts. It's that easy. And also maybe if it's too hot out there, then I just need a cap. And maybe in winter, I just wear a pair of leggings. Just everything easy and comfortable. Yeah.
If it's Nike, it's fashionable and it's comfortable, right? So
Indeed.
it doesn't take a lot of brain to do that, right?
Not really. Maybe people, they think I have to match, you know, my running gear. Maybe it doesn't take much time for me to go out for a run.
Yeah. And Stephanie also, you love fashion too, and we've seen a lot of your fashion shoots on magazines and stuff. So can you share with us some of your daily styling tips, and what are some of your favorite items lately?
I guess my style is a little different from Hillary. Mine is more like the clean, the easy, but also thoughtless type of style. But my recent favorite would be like my shoes today. It's like white,
Wow.
and then like plain, but with a little sparkle, like how I match my earrings, and I love sneakers, like Nike sneakers. I only wear sneakers when I go out, and but every day I have different mood, so I would pick a different sneakers every day to match the mood that I have. I don't think girls should have like a fixed style, not necessarily a fixed style to have. Like today I can be like black and white. Tomorrow I can be just as colorful as I want to, like sharp, like pink, hot pink, and it really doesn't matter. I don't need. I think I dress myself the way that I wanted. So sneakers reflected the mood that I have the day. That's my styling.
Yeah, and that can go with everything.
Yeah.
And now back to Vanessa and also Angela. Okay, how do you see the female collective impacting the society as there are more and more successful women like you guys, and all the speakers we've met today from different fields and also industries?
Well, as you've heard, I mean, they're amazing, right? So they are, it's true that if you want to be it, you need to see it. And so having those role models out there, creating paving the path for girls and women is incredibly inspiring. And, you know, being a woman today is just incredible because women are creating the future. I'm half Argentine. So one of the examples that is present on my mind is actually from Buenos Aires. In Argentina, football is religion, right? Everybody loves it, and in fact, everybody in the world knows this to be true, right? It's fact. It is a fact. But what people don't know is that girls don't get to play football in Argentina, right?
Why?
Because it's not what girls do. It's not for them. The list is long. But there is something amazing happening in this small village, an underserved community in Buenos Aires. In this particular community, the girls want to play football, but there was no space for them to do it. So the women in this community got together, they went out and they negotiated with the men, and they identified a space that would be for girls only a couple of times a week, and they would get to practice. And so now there's a league. And the organization is called La Nuestra, which means ours in Spanish. But what's awesome about that is not just that the girls are getting to play, but that they are breaking down stereotypes. The entire community now cheers them on, and their parents, who before could not even imagine that the girls were going to play, are there encouraging them to do it. And I'm really proud that Nike is partnering with this organization too. So we're helping them train their coaches, make sure that the female coaches are qualified and know exactly what kind of programming the girls have. Our Nike employees go out and they volunteer a couple of times a week. So they're providing that role modelship. They're showing that, hey, we're doing it, so you can do it too. And I'm excited to see where that's going to go. I'm also excited when we think about the female collective. World Cup is 19 is coming up. How excited are we to do that? I think we're just going to see more and more and more examples about how women are inspiring the rest.
Wow, that's an amazing story and an amazing example of how girls are impacting the society. Yeah. Angela, yeah, do you have something to share?
Yeah, I think I'll use one term we often use in Nike is if you have a body, you are athlete, right? And regardless of what kind of things you're actually doing. Like what we on the stage. We all coming from different areas, but I would say we are all athletes. And that the participation in the sports, the participation into the women's communities make us stronger collectively, right? So that I think that's one thing. And the second thing is these days I think there's also a thing in China. I think the woman holds half of the sky, right? With that, there's no limit. There shouldn't be any stereotypes or what are the things more fitful for women, what are things not fitful for women. So I think if we have that self-belief as an individual woman or girl, let's just do whatever we like. And I think our collective power can influence the society and to embrace the diversity in women, to embrace and the women can be into any area, every area that as they wish. So.
Yes, and yeah, Hillary. Yeah.
I think they already said the messages to the audience. Yes.
Yeah, so let's hear more from Vanessa. We know that you have been working with Nike for quite a long time now. So what are some of the greatest female athletes moments that you have witnessed?
Oh my God, that question is very hard because we have so many. And I am tempted to go to Serena, the Katsu, the superhero. But the one that right now is on my mind is actually from Greater China. So just a couple of months ago, we celebrated the Active Schools Innovation Awards. And through this program, we celebrate teachers who are being super innovative in their communities to get kids active. And it's even hard to choose between them because there's amazing talent out there, truly. I don't know how the judges decide on the finalists. And I'm looking at Angela because I think she knows what I'm talking about. But there is one that has really stuck with me. Her name is Miss Lin. And Miss Lin is an incredible PE teacher. She's amazing. She could be teaching in any school in China. But she chooses to teach at a school with the left behind children, so the children who are left behind when their parents go to urban centers to work. And at the school that she works at has very little funding. They didn't even have a PE teacher before she went there, and they have zero equipment. But Ms. Lin decided that she was going to make equipment out of recycled tires. And she has made incredible play toys and built out playgrounds. I mean, it's what she has done with tires is so innovative. It's really, Marissa invited us to think differently and open our minds, and she is really a reflection of that. What's even more amazing is that the kids now love to play and move. The culture at the school has completely changed. And not just for the kids, but also for the teachers. Everybody is more energetic. They're more confident. They're learning better. They're happier. And it's the Active Schools Innovation Awards itself is one of those unique Nike type of efforts. And finding a teacher like that is also it's such an inspiration. It really shows that the just do it attitude that we talk about.
Yeah. I think there are lots of women out there really changing lives, and that we really need to respect. Yeah. And to Stephanie and also Haiyan, as an athlete, you may be facing a lot of challenges and also competitions. Do you have a role model who has inspired you to keep you breaking barriers and moving you forward towards your dream? 有没有哪一位是你的榜样，让你可以为自己加油，然后突破一些关口的？
其实比赛嘛都会有输赢，然后其实每次我输球的时候也没有觉得到很痛苦，因为虽然就是能够觉得到没有赢下这场比赛。但我觉得最重要的是，你可以从输球当中去体会到，哎，你可以做得更好，因为你这一点没有做得好，所以你可能输比赛了。但是也许你这点做好了，你可以就是更加的优秀，可以把这场比赛赢下来。然后其实我觉得对于我来说，没有什么就是可以就是让我觉得到很困难的东西，因为我已经就是慢慢的体会到。这些东西，你只要坚信了，去做了，你要坚定自己了，就一切都可以实现。
Yeah, well, Haiyan said losing or not winning a match is not a failure to her. It's like a lesson learned for her to understand herself more and how to do better next time. Yeah, and to Stephanie, do you have a role model?
Yeah, my role model in swimming, you probably guys will not know. Her name is Natalie Coughlin. She swam for the U.S. team. She was a backstroker, and then after being a 12-time Olympic medalist, and she decided to switch into freestyle, and then she was still representing the U.S. It's tremendously hard to switch from events to events, but not just that it's not just her results in swimming that I appreciate a lot. It's also that she incorporated her life into sport. It's not, we talk a lot about how we incorporate sport into our lives, but then she moved, like she upgraded the whole athlete lifestyle onto a whole new level. She has her own farm, and then she like have her own like chicken, and then she make her own pasta and all this. Like she became like athlete, like she really lives up to that athlete life. And I really wanted to try to do that in Hong Kong. I know it's kind of impossible to have your own farm in Hong Kong, but still I think there is a sustainability in life for athletes in Hong Kong. That's what I believe in, and that's what I'm trying to like strive. And yeah, that's why she's my role model.
Yeah, and you two are also role models to many young boys and girls. What kind of influence do you want to have on today's Generation Z? 你希望你自己，当然你也是很多年轻男女的榜样啊。那你觉得，你希望你是怎样可以影响到他们的哪一方面？
其实我没有觉得就是自己就是要很伟大或者是怎样，就是因为每个人都有自己的优点，每个人都有自己的一些优势，所以我只希望我在做足球运动员的时候，可以用我自己的一点小力量，可以给团队带来不同的东西，然后给就是能够取得更好的成绩，为我的国家就是让大家都知道，哎，中国女足也可以做得很优秀。然后只是希望我在做的当下这件事情的时候，可以一步一个脚印，然后做好它。这样子，我觉得让大家看到了之后，才就是会更有影响力吧。
Yeah, she wants to just do what she does best and try even harder, and also to bring to the team and also to the country a little bit more. And that's what she wanted to do. And Stephanie?
I feel like I'm a little more greedy and aggressive than her. Like I'm trying to do a lot that's out of swimming already. I try like the entertainment industry. I try to be active in the community. I am trying to live up the name of being an athlete, like having the good results that I still remain having in the swimming itself, and also moving forward and pushing the limits to like see how like the Hong Kong community and everyone can accept athletes to just become who they wanted to be, and also do good things with the name.
You're already doing a lot of good things. Just keep doing it. Yeah, okay. So this is the end of our first panel discussion. Well, time really flies. So now let's take a group picture together, okay? Where shall we do it? Okay, just right here? Okay, thank you so much, Vanessa.